Hello guys, welcome back to Pwn TV. It's your host Mr. Overgriff, and I'm playing some Final Fantasy XI. And I just wanted to make another, update to the bullying video that I made before. I'm not a snowflake by any means. I can definitely take somebody who wants to talk trash about me, and I listen to what they have to say and all this. But there's a difference between just spamming people with things that you consider ideas that you have on what they could have done better, what they could have done worse, or what they did that was wrong, and also bringing up the past. Those are two totally different things. Okay, so here's the idea. I'm sitting here. I'm actually fighting Strophadia. Fun note, for anyone who just zoned in, watching me get my ass whipped by Strophadia, I have literally fought Strophadia a dozen times in the last 2 days. I farmed all of the pops. I had to sit in town and find people to join me so I can join the incursion event. I wiped an incursion several times. I finally got enough pops to spam Strophadia. After about 5 or 6 different incursion runs and about 5 or 6 failed incursion runs, I finally got enough pops for Strophadia. I went in the zone to fight Strophadia. Everyone was so tired that they left, and I went and tried to solo Strophadia. Strophadia is soloable. I have seen it done. I have personally done it myself. And in the fight, I was able to get it at one point down to 2% before I timed out. This was also after I had died 3 different times in that fight. I had died 3 different times. I was double weakened, triple weakened even, and I was still fighting Strophadia. And I got it to 2% before I timed out. I had an Icarus wing in my Mog satchel that I could have simply macroed. If I had taken the time before fighting Strophadia, I could have simply written a macro to use the Icarus wing, and then it would have been in my inventory. I could have used it. I could have used another weapon skill and finished off that last 2% on Strophadia. I timed out with no TP, and the only reason I lost was due to the timeout in that situation. Now, I have wiped so many times against Strophadia, but I've always been able to get her really, really low, even just by myself with my own damage. And so, long story short, we have a history. Myself and Strophadia, I have a history with this monster. This monster makes me so fucking angry when I lose, okay? So when somebody comes into the zone, after I have literally spent the last 2 days fighting a monster that pisses me off, when someone comes in the zone and laughs at me and cheers on Strophadia when Strophadia kills me, that really tilts me. When people don't know the history that I have with the fight that I'm actually doing, and when they think it's hilarious that I die in some content, listen, why don't you guys do what I'm trying to do? Why don't you guys do it so people can laugh at you and let you know how that feels, okay? Because honestly, you guys, this guy doesn't have a right to laugh at me wiping to Strophadia. Now, if I made a video and put it on YouTube about the 20 or 30 different times Strophadia's killed me, and just make a montage of Strophadia killing me, then you can fucking laugh at that. But when you just watch Strophadia kill me one time and you think that's fucking hilarious because it's me dying, well, guess what? You're an asshole. And so this guy laughs at me, and he cheers Strophadia on, and then he sends me a tell right after that. He sends me a tell right after that. I don't even want to talk to the guy. He sends me a tell right after. I barely recognize the guy's name. I have a lot of people that know me and I don't know them, so it's whatever. So he sends me this tell, and he's like, hey, aren't you the guy that we took to K that one time? Omen, K, and K, we lost against K, and it was your fault. And I was like, oh, okay, so you're that guy. I vaguely remember fighting K once in the last 12 months, okay? Maybe 8 months. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long time since I fought K. The only time that I fought K was on request. I was requested to join a party. I was requested to bring White Mage. We all know, if we watch this channel, that I don't play White Mage that often, but I have a pretty decent set of gear for White Mage and a pretty good understanding on how K is actually supposed to be beaten. So I brought White Mage to this event, and on the floor 3 boss, we lost to Pain Sink. Somebody decided to weapon skill it. It happens. Pain Sink killed everybody, and everyone took 4,000 damage in this particular fight. I remember this very clearly. The only time that I fought K this year was on White Mage, and we lost because we ran out of time. We ran out of time because a lot of things went wrong, but it wasn't all my White Mage's fault, simply because we did die to the boss on floor 3 due to a Pain Sink. That is not the White Mage. I didn't weapon skill and kill everyone with a Pain Sink. No, someone else in the party did. But they got no slack for that. Literally everyone made a beeline for me and blamed the white mage and said it's your fault. Excuse you, sir. White mage is a very intense job to play, especially when you're lagging in Omen. That's rough, okay? So cut some people some fucking slack on this shit. So this guy brings this up. It's been about a month since I did this, and this guy brings this up, and he's just like, you know what? You're that guy. You're that guy. So let's fucking stroll down. Let's scroll down together instead of you just taking my word for it. Let's scroll down together and kind of like as a group get to see what this guy starts saying to me, and then y'all just be the judge. Oh, it's you, that K guy, laughy face. That right there is what he posted after he cheered the boss on, after the boss killed me in the content. I'm trying to focus, I'm minding my own business, I'm trying to focus on a battle that I'm definitely used to dying to, I'm definitely trying to solo it, and this guy's fucking cheering him on. I have a buddy that I'm trying to carry, but he left and his friend actually took his place. So now I have another person in my party, and he's probably wondering what's going on because I haven't said anything in a minute. But basically, yeah, so basically it's a duo now. Yesterday it was a solo. I decided today I wasn't going to tilt, so I was going to bring some extra 119 players with me. That way I don't have to fucking do it myself. I don't have to write all those 20-something macros that I need to use all these fucking 40-50 temps that I need. I don't want to have to solo Strophadia. Been there, done that. It is so fucking hard, and it is so frustrating. Now, I saw Dragoon do it like it was easy peasy, but I tried to do it on Thief, and it was a nightmare, you guys. I don't even have an RMEA Thief, and I'm still able to get it. Yesterday, the closest I got it to was 2%, which was basically lethal. And then right after that, I was so mad that I lost. I queued up again and tried again, and I got it to 40% and just home pointed. I was so done. I was so fucking done. And I left after that. And I left. And I walked away, and I told everyone at work how fucking mad I was about this stupid game and all this stupid shit. And now I log in, and I try to do the same content that pissed me off yesterday, and I have people giving me slack for it. Guys, you don't know the whole fucking story, alright? You really don't, okay? Literally, this is the kind of shit people GM call you over and get you fucking banned, because this is fucking harassment, alright? So let's continue reading. After this fight, don't message people while they're doing Battlefield content. That's rude, guys. First off, that's fucking rude, okay? So after this content, I'm sending this guy a message. I say, what? And we're down here now. So I'll scroll from here. If the K run was determined as that return after death, because I got up and I tried to fight him again and I died again, of course. But not necessarily always will that be the case, but I did die again, so whatever, that happened. But this guy's just making fun of me right there, man. Again. Fucking what is this dude's problem? Okay? And then I sent this guy a tell after that. I said, are you the guy that I went to a fight with K and I brought White Mage and you blame me for the wipe even though we died the pain sink? I remember that run. And he says, actually no. Well, that's a fucking lie. Because he's the one that said I was the one fighting K. And the only time I did K this whole entire fucking year was on White Mage. Obviously with this guy. It has to be. Because why else would he bring this up? Me in a K battle, the only time I went, I've been spamming Kin, okay? The only bosses I've done this year have been Kin and the 1K run on request. It's always been Kin, because I'm still trying to farm for the body for Kin, because the body's really strong on Paladin. Well, every job that can use it, but I want to use it on Paladin as a TP piece. And so that's the idea. So anyway, back on topic, this guy's bringing up this month-old history with K, and we lost because everyone underperformed, not just me, but I got bullied for it. All right, and then we continue talking here. So this guy's arguing whatever his recollection of the event is different from mine, but mine's accurate. I remember exactly what happened. I remember dying to pain sink. I remember timing out on K. I remember going White Mage and getting blamed for it while no one else did. Those are the three things that I remember 100% are true and did happen a month ago. Okay. So I sent him some tells, did we or did we not die to pain sink, and he's just like, doesn't answer the question. Okay, I'll remind him that this is a month later and he's bringing up the past. Okay, and now he's saying different person. Well, that's bogus. What? No, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm fucking sorry, buddy. I know that I only did K once this year. Okay. So, and if he's making fun of me, it was because I did it on White Mage. Because every other time that I've done it, I fucking won. The only time I lost was on that one White Mage event that I went. That's just some more tells here. And here's the other thing that really, he's just obviously trying to get under my skin right here, and this really bothers me, okay? Now, technically, I really can't consider this harassment if I were a GM. If I were a GM reading this, I can't really consider this harassment or anything like that. Like, there's nothing really being done here other than just, like, playful kind of, I guess, make fun of you because you suck, that sort of thing, but not necessarily like a harassment thing. Like, there's no profanity being used or whatever. Like, there was another guy a couple weeks ago that I did GM call because he was definitely calling me names. He said a lot of shit, and he did get a 2-week suspension for it. It was very obvious that he needed a 2-week suspension, and the guy literally just got back on the game and started laughing at me. His name's Arctum, by the way, and he is on right now, but right before I went and did the Strafadia thing, he was laughing. So maybe these guys are in cahoots. I don't fucking know. Maybe Torek is trying to get some dirt on me so he can GM call me or something like that. I don't fucking know. I really don't know the whole story. All I know is that there's this other guy that definitely got a 2-week suspension for aggravated harassment, intels, and now there's this guy. The same day that I hear from Arctum after his 2-week suspension, this guy starts doing this shit, okay? And so some more tells right here. Basically he's talking about my approach in the Strafadia fight. Like, he barely watched the end of it where I was wiping, and he's just like making all these comments like, oh, you sucked at K just as much as you suck at Strafadia, basically is what he's trying to say here, or at least that's what I got out of it. And then I told him, I was like, hold on. I need to set you straight really quick. Now, I know you're going to think this is hilarious because you hit a nerve, but I'm going to set you straight really quick. You don't get to talk about my Strafadia approach. I've been dying to that boss for 2 days straight. We have a thing. Now, he thinks that's fucking hilarious because I just gave him all the ammunition in the world to really get under my skin about this. Alright, so obviously, this conversation is going to end with one of us blacklisting the other. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But he needs to know. He needs to know that he missed all the fireworks already. This is the aftermath of Pwnsalot vs. Strafadia. And I will be triumphant again. I will kill this boss. I will get the drops that I'm after from this boss. I don't care how long it takes, but it will be done. Whether or not I solo it is totally irrelevant because I've soloed it already in the past. I have videos. You can check my channel for this. I can even post the one where I got it to 2% if you would like to see that one from yesterday. I could totally dig that one out. It's in my collection. I just didn't post it because I wiped and I was very mad, so I logged out. Alright? So Strafadia is annoying. Most of these recent GMO bosses are annoying. So like when people send you tells while you're doing this content getting your ass whipped, it's very tilting. It's very tilting because they are not in your situation. They're not the ones that spent all morning farming the pops for a boss that they literally just wiped too. Okay? So that's just another thing entirely. And here you go. Strafadia smacked you stupid, lol. Like, I'm going to agree with him because this is what happened. But this guy thinks it's so fucking hilarious, and all he's really trying to do is continue to hit nerves so he can continue get more dirt on me, so I can continue like fucking aggravated tells back to the guy. That's what he's looking for, okay? Well, that's not how I work. I don't disrespect people just because they think that it's hilarious that I lost a battle in a video game. Everyone loses content in video games, you guys. Everyone does this. And so, if you think it's hilarious that it happened to me multiple times, that doesn't matter. That's not going to stop me from continuing to try to do it. And I will succeed because I've succeeded before. I know I can do it, alright? So, and I tell him here, basically the mission is to just go back on every job until I get it. And he stops telling me, I'm pretty sure, right around this point. Yep, he's talking about how I'm failing pretty hard. He's trying to not use profanity. He's trying to make it look like he's the good guy. That way, if I do GM call him, there's really not much the GM can do. But this is a situation where he's literally instigating some sort of back and forth negative communication from me. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate traps like this. I really don't. This is immature. What you're trying to do right here is really just start a fight for no reason at all. Man, he made you his bitch. Like, obviously, I lost. Okay, we get it. I fucking lost. But, you know, I'm going to continue doing it. I'm going to spend all day continuing to do it. And honestly, I think that this guy has gotten enough time from me. I read all of his tells. I continued talking to him just to kind of, like, reason with him a little bit. And then I finally said, you know what, you're just a broken record right here. You just repeat the same thing. You just got wrecked. You just got wrecked. Pwnsalot, you just got wrecked by Strofadia. Blah, blah, blah. Just like you got wrecked by K. Blah, blah, blah. Because you suck. Blah, blah, blah. You got made a bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And I told him, listen. Broken record. Hear me out. You continue bringing up these past fights in this manner, I'm going to GM call you for harassment. And then, after that, he didn't say anything. Pretty much. I said GM call, and here he goes. Flagging himself as away, so I can't send him any tells. So he is away right now. So I just blacklisted him. So basically, what was his name? Torek? There was one guy, just one guy. He's not away anymore, but that's fine. I blacklisted him. He had his away status up for a minute. And there's this other guy. So I'll actually show him that he's online at the same time. So Arctum is online at the same time as Tarek. Now I don't have it in the log, but Arctum before I left town was laughing at me. He just burst out laughing at Pwnsalot for whatever reason. This was the guy that did get a 2-week suspension for harassment. I can prove that he was on a 2-week suspension because A, I did not see him log in. Several times I searched for this guy after he logged out, and I did not see him back in. Now, I know that that doesn't constitute as proof because I have no video evidence, just my word for that. But I do have some video evidence of the actual 2-week-old suspension beginning. And I'll actually pull that up here. If I can find it, I probably won't be able to find it. But if you give me a minute, I'll actually look really quick and see if I can find the video clip I have of Arctum basically just letting me have it. Just letting me have it, you guys, for no reason, because he was salty about something that happened like so long ago. I don't even know. There's so many people that get salty at stupid things in this game. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm not. But I need to let people on my channel know that these people are out here and these people are brutally attacking me and everyone that surrounds themselves with me and this sort of thing. That you guys need to know. You guys need to know that this is A, not okay. B, these people are fucking out there. They are, okay? So, I'm still looking for it. I'll probably find it. I think I did save it to this one new folder here. So I will dig it out. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe I actually didn't save it. Maybe I threw it in the trash because I didn't want to actually post some dirty... Oh, okay, dirty laundry. Okay, I found it. Alright. So I'm going to play a video. And, this video was basically like... I was making a set in Ambuscade, minding my own business in Ambuscade, and then this guy starts sending me these tells about this past event that we did together, and he just really let me have it. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually pull this up. So here we go. So I have this pulled up, and we're just going to watch this together. You guys just spend some time watching this. This is some stuff I chose not to post back in the day. I think that was a mistake. I know that it's just going to get thumbs down because it's just me causing drama on the internet, and I don't really want to do that. So I definitely didn't post this originally for that one very specific reason, but I'm posting it now.
Hey guys,
so here we go. This is what I filmed.
It's your host, Mr. Overgriff, and I'm playing on my Master Thief. So, this happened. I think I broke 1200 evasion on my thief. I just finished an ambuscade party, and I was able to actually build another Totatus cape, so now I have 3. And this one is probably a build that no one goes with. I wanted to replace my canny cape once and for all, so I took basically all of the stats on all of my Totatus capes are found on my canny cape in a lower amount. So finally, I got a Totatus cape with crit on it, so even though the candy cape has crit hit damage plus on it, this is crit hit rate on this one, so that's great. And then the one that I just built, plus also my weapon skill damage one. So yeah, basically just can't even use candy cape anymore. I mean, I figured that it had some evasion on it, and some accuracy on it, and some agility on it, right? And it had a dex point, and it had some crit on it. But that's it. That's all it really had, you guys. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make some tweaks to my Totatus capes, and I'll just basically finish using the candy cape once and for all, because if I ever need it again, I could just simply get it back. And so here you go. So agility 20, evasion 25, dual wield 10, evasion 10, magic evasion, evasion and magic evasion both 20. So that evasion stacks with that other evasion for 45 evasion and agility 20, which is a good chunk of evasion actually. So you saw that I was actually at 1201 evasion, so let's do another check param without it. So that's 1146, which means that this actual cape, this one item, has over 50 evasion on it. That is nuts, you guys. I'm very excited about this. This is going to basically allow me to do so much more in higher level zones than I was able to do before. A set like this doesn't have any damage taken minus on it because it focuses on like not being attacked in the first place, so you don't need.
I had my mic muted. Okay, so I paused the video really quick because I want to show you guys something. I pulled it up on stream just now. This is actually a clip. This is a screenshot that I just took of my my folder where I keep my Final Fantasy videos, and I have a right next to it the actual properties of the video that we're watching right now, which is this one that's got the gray background on it. Okay, and you can clearly see that this is not a new video. This was actually created back in June. So here we are in July. This is definitely almost a month old, and it shows, well, that looks like 2 weeks right there, and it shows that that's definitely the last time that I was able to talk to Arctum, because right after I made this video I did GM call him, and then after that I never heard from him again until today. Okay, so let's continue the video and you can actually see what actually transpired 2 weeks ago back when I made this clip.
To mitigate damage if you're not getting hit because they're missing, and so that's the idea. And it doesn't scale as well, so it's a really challenging set to build, but my goal is to, you know, get as high of an evasion score on Thief as I possibly can and just rock that out. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now on my Thief progression. It's pretty interesting. The set is pretty nice. I like the set. Not bad. Pillagers could go up to a +3. Actually, I'm going to try to get some more +3 gear in general for JSEs for Thief. That way I can really be top notch. And of course the daggers are eventually going to be ultimate. But for now, this is what I'm rocking. But, you know, they have pretty good DPS, these two. So, anyway, I started recording to show off this evasion, and also I was interrupted. So I had to actually stop the recording and start over again. I was interrupted because, you know, I'm just minding my own business playing an ambuscade, and this guy Arctum starts sending me tells. So let me show you guys what I have to deal with on a daily basis, especially the day after I come up with a YouTube video against cyberbullying. Alright, so like the day after this happens, I get cyberbullying. Okay, trolls. Okay, trolls. So this is what this guy says. Heard your trash tier, piece of shit. Smiley face. So I say you heard correct. And he says, I know I did. More than a few people have had experiences with you. You're a shitty player. And I asked him, what are you hoping to accomplish by telling me what you heard? And he says, who says I'm set out to accomplish something? I mean, what? Why would you cause this big scene? Like, obviously you just want to be famous. Like, what? What are you even, what? I don't understand. Obviously you have some goal, right? Why would you just randomly come up to me? I've never played with this person before. Clearly he's on another account, because I mean, he's too scared to talk shit on his main account like this. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't know. Rather obtuse way of thinking. I mean, clearly you watched my YouTube video because I used that word. Well, anyway. This is the rest of that conversation, pretty much. It looks like it got truncated. But this is just a lot of pink, man. A lot of pink that I mean, this is what I have to deal with. Eventually what I'm gonna have to do is B-list this guy and like every one of his mules, probably. It's gonna be really annoying. I don't know why people do this. Like, what's the point? Stupid thief, okay. Like, I'm a college student, man, please. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, clearly he's just wanting attention. So he's getting it. I'm giving him exactly what he wanted. Shame on me. I should be a little bit more I guess, smart. I guess I'm not smart enough for these guys. You guys, I'm just too stupid. I don't understand that. Like, by posting this and getting any views at all, I'm just making him popular. Why do I do this? Like, what? Why would I spread this drama and let you guys partake and just give him all the props? Like, shout out to Arctum, aka Shady T. That's definitely Shady T. I don't see how it could be anyone else. He's so mad at me right now. I don't get it. He's probably just trolling. I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. I just started to record because, I mean, I guess drama, plus also evasion set. I mean, hello. This is a pretty good set. A couple of notes I would like to make about the evasion set before I end the record.
Alright, well, we're not really here for the evasion set. I just wanted to kind of show the little clip in the video that I actually decided not to post 2 weeks ago. That was basically the people that were sending me these tells, talking all this trash. And so basically, yes, finally I'm posting this because it's not that I'm sick of the drama, but it's that if anything actually were to escalate, at least we have video evidence that harassment took place by such and such different players, alright? And the 3 players that I know of right now that just really love sending me harassing tells, whether or not a GM thinks it's harassment is a different story. I consider it harassment, okay? That would be the Arctum guy that I mentioned, the Shady T that was mentioned in the Arctum clip that we just saw, because Shady T was another guy before the Arctum event ever happened. The Shady T was the one that was sending me the tells. He was the last person to really be salty with me in tells, and then the Arctum guy suddenly got salty with me in tells, and then he got a 2-week suspension for being salty, and then after that, now we have this new guy that's just sending me these tells, and just obviously having a field day when I lose some battle content. Guys, I lose battle content every day. I'm used to it. Like, you can't accomplish anything. You can't make me feel bad or give up on the game because I lost some battle content. I'm glad you think it's hilarious that I lost, and I'm glad that you're salty when I finally do solo this shit that you'll never be able to fucking do, okay? And why was I able to do it? Because I got my ass kicked 20 times already in a row. I know all the ins and outs of the fights at that point. That's why I'm able to do it. You guys can all do the same shit that I can do if you put your fucking mind to it and stop trolling people who give it a shot and actually just be a fucking positive human being. That would be fantastic. Anyway, I have a party waiting on me, and I don't want to keep them waiting any longer because that would be fucking rude. So I'm going to end this drama video right here. You guys let me have it in the comment section. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Let me have it, you guys, for posting this fucking dirty laundry. Let me fucking have it. But let you know, I want to let you know right now, the only reason I'm posting it is not so you can send tells to these people, only simply so there's actual evidence that I've been harassed. In case anything fucking escalates, I have my ass covered in this situation. Alright, thank you, and have a good one. Peace out.